I'm Zach.
I'm Afro Hammer.
And
I'm Chris.
Hey, my plates are still intact. Yes.
that
my heart was beating like a million there. I was like going, yeah, it's like all the my crap here is like, some of it's fragile.
Yeah, most of it is fragile. Right, so hi.
At least I got insurance on it.
Yeah, that is a thing. Welcome to another podcast. This week, movies.
Movies!
What came out recently?
movies.
Well, there was
That pony movie, right?
We'll talk about that later.
Okay. I hope so.
Stay tuned for a brony-only segment. You'll like it.
Is that a guarantee? Because I'll like to bet on that one.
Stay tuned for it. Can I change the channel now?
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
No.
Okay.
For all the bronies that turned off this channel right now.
Alright, well, something came out recently on the internet, the third Gamers installment. If you haven't seen these movies, it started out as a college project, really, where it's guys play D&D and it goes back and forth between the players and the actual characters. Hilarious.
I love the first one.
First one was really good. Second one, on par, definitely. Better effects.
So they actually had a budget.
Yeah, they had sent me a budget for the second one, and the third one they did a Kickstarter, so they had a huge budget.
Which one was it where the new chick with the staff or whatever has cleave and great cleave? And
yeah, that's the second one where she has more. She's a fighter with like 48 hit points, and they give her crap for that. But then like she rolls 11. Oh, I crit. Yeah.
Sounds like aside from for the hit points, it sounds like every fighter character I ever played in D&D. Halflings do not make great fighters.
Well, in the second one, they set up a group and a party and all that, and then they continue on with this group in the third one, and they haven't played in like a year, which I can relate to because my group hasn't played in like a year.
Mine meets twice weekly.
Yeah, I wish it did that. I work too much to play D&D now, and my character was like the main plot.
You don't need money.
So
who needs money?
Yeah, who needs money? Well, so they go to Gen Con, and in going to Gen Con, one of the characters, Cass, starts into this card game to make it with this girl. And he has to win Gen Con to put this queen on the throne. Now, this card game is called The Romance of Nine Empires, which, if it is a real thing, I want to get into it. Because the players influence the story of the card game.
I honestly... I'm always down for a new card game.
Yes. So. If it is a real thing, I want to get into it. If it is something they made up just for the movie, they did an amazing job with it.
So if you could research it and then email podcast@kitsunecon.com, that'll help him out.
Yeah, even though I have really no access to
crowdsourcing this.
Yeah.
Crowdsourcing. Just wave of the future.
Yeah, oh yeah. Totally. Just make the audience do everything.
So interaction.
Yeah. And, the point of these movies is they always go into the game. And with a card game, that's even harder. That they give life to the characters in these cards, but a card game always.
In the Yu-Gi-Oh series.
A card game always resets at the end, so they do.
Is there monsters that they
there's no
generate
monsters
and
that
then
they
do damage to live action people?
No.
Damn.
No.
I like that.
No.
Are they on motorcycles?
Are they in space?
Ooh, card games on motorcycles in space. I love that. I gotta see this movie. Gamers 3?
Anyway, so the characters in the card game are the characters in the card game, obviously, and they're having the main character is having a dilemma with remembering these past battles and trying to figure it out. So, and that works, and they explain like him rebuilding his deck as the empire he plays, fortifying their armies and such like that.
Okay.
It's really good, really funny. The green screen has some errors at times. That's mainly because I'm a film student and I just look at those things.
Nitpick.
Yeah, nitpick. Yeah. Check it out. It was streaming. I'm not sure if it's up there anymore. $10 though will get you a digital copy. I'm not sure if the Blu-ray is out yet.
Who Blu-rays?
I do.
Oh no.
I want an actual physical copy if I actually like the movie.
Well, no.
Plus
I'm
the
okay,
special.
I'm okay.
I mean, plus all the special features.
Yeah.
The Scott Pilgrim Blu-ray I got.
And also, I think
I
they're
think I had to get a
releasing-
second. I got to get a second copy because I
Your
burnt it out too much.
technologies.
Yeah.
They're releasing an extended version of the movie, episode by episode. This is the same group who does Journey Quest, actually. Zombie Orifices.
Orifice?
Yes. No, it's not that. It's,
No, it better
it's,
not be zombie orifice.
no, it's not that.
Zombie Orifices may be in the hentai brand next year. Check it out.
Yeah, no,
Bring your
it's
kids.
Dead Gentleman Productions and Zombie ZOE basically. Same guys who do Journey Quest,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
you did see and really enjoyed.
Silver Tom was in Cabin in the Woods.
Yes,
so,
he was.
So, yeah.
Yeah, no, it's those same people, so they always do a really good job.
See, there's this other movie that I was curious about. I didn't get a chance to see it, but did you see The World's End?
Oh God, love that movie. Yeah. Anyway, just leave me hanging
I
there.
kind of like.
I'm
feel
sorry,
bad.
no. Simon Pegg fanboy.
Yes.
Simon Pegg
This
fanboy.
this is
Amazing,
the
you know?
third installment of Nick Frost, Simon Pegg, and this director. Paul was not directed by the same
Bonus
director.
points if you can name the trilogy.
I don't remember the trilogy. It does have a name though.
Yes, it does.
Yes. Paul was not directed by this director.
No, this is the first time hearing about this.
Yeah, it's a trilogy. Started with Shaun of the Dead, went into Hot Fuzz, and then ends with this one.
Yeah, it's
But the movies have no continuity.
No, they don't. It's
No,
just
they don't.
a
It's-
trilogy of movies.
each movie is based. Each movie has a
Zombies,
certain
American action
certain,
movies, and
like-
now British dramas.
flavor
Yeah.
Okay.
that's constantly shown. In each one. And
That's
this
why
one's-
all these movies have like the same actors.
Well, Bill Nighy's in everything that's British.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. And actually, you know what? The drug dealer guy, guess who he is from an old Simon Pegg thing?
Spaced.
He's
Wait.
from Spaced. What character?
I've never seen Spaced.
Now, granted,
You,
I have-
Simon Pegg fanboy, have never seen Spaced.
Okay, you gotta watch Spaced.
You have to watch Spaced.
Okay.
Anyway, back to the movie.
So I have not seen this movie, but is he the painter from Spaced?
No.
Damn it. Okay, I mean, sorry.
He was the bike messenger.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway,
But
getting back to the movie. Great movie, great writing, great everything.
I
Go see it.
I did initially hate this movie. Like,
Oh, why?
and that's I did initially hate this movie because Simon Pegg's character is. They went out for this bar crawl
Yeah.
in the 90s, and him as a person never moved past this
Oh yeah,
night.
he's one of those high school guys who that is the best 4 years of their
pushing
life.
40,
Yeah.
and he's still that same guy.
Yeah, you know,
So
everyone
kinda
knows one
similar
of
to
these
Shaun
guys.
of the Dead, where he's
No,
stuck in that
like,
rut, you know?
like,
they made it so he's supposed to be pitiable, but I hated his character.
honestly, so did I until Act 3, when he goes to that dark place, where his wrists are revealed.
What?
Act 3.
Act 3. I thought you were saying X3, like X-Men United or something.
I'm still lost here.
When he tells the story about why he was in the crew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
Simon Pegg goes to a really dark place in this movie
No.
just for acting. He has an amazing range, and I love him so much.
Yes.
Well, after
Now-
Star
now-
Trek Into
no.
Darkness, it should be easy for him to get into the dark places.
The part of the movie that turned my attention around and made me love this movie was the bathroom fight scene, that first one,
Oh yeah.
where the
5
kids.
drunk guys apparently really good at hand-to-hand combat.
No, not even that. Just the one where it's Simon Pegg and the kid.
Oh yeah.
Where the kid's head falls off.
Yeah, and it's just like, wait, what?
And that's what keeps me drawing it. Oh, initially, the reason why I wanted to see this, besides being Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, whatever else, is the fact that in the trailer you see Nick Frost dual wielding bar stools, beating up
Oh,
other
that
people.
scene was so awesome too. I was so looking forward to it, and I'm like, oh, they're just gonna ruin it. No, it was awesome.
I'm a fan of action movies and fight scenes. I
Yeah,
gotta
no,
watch
this
that.
this one is more of a drama, but once the action
Drama
picks
comedy.
up, it
Yeah.
picks up.
it's definitely really good. Great writing. Simon Pegg, Nick Frost. If you're those fanboys, it's just more of the same.
Yeah.
There is a drama movie that's really nice and touching. It's going to win a lot of Oscars this year. I just saw it recently. I loved it. Riddick.
No, I know what you're talking about.
It's a
Space puppy.
I mean, when Susan
He
Sarandon
adopts a
comes on
space
scene,
puppy.
it's like you want to cry. No, it's like I love Riddick.
Riddick was really good.
It was.
Yes, it was.
Starbuck. I expected her to be Starbuck.
Yeah, I did. But
I don't know.
I love the character though. I thought her
the
character was
lesbian,
really good.
The lesbian
It's a
character.
likable character.
I have something to say.
Yeah.
The character's name is Dahl.
Yes.
D-A-H-L.
I forgot her name, sorry.
And the end of the movie makes me believe that she did it with Riddick.
She has
That
the
was-
best
that was his whole,
catchphrase.
like-
she had the best one-liner in the entire movie, and I've been starting to use this everywhere I go, and it's called "Butch Up."
Yep.
Yeah.
It's
No.
yeah.
Alright.
Their whole dynamic between each other was Riddick was like, oh, she's a lesbian. I can change that. That was the whole dynamic,
Yeah,
which I
no,
think was
no.
kind of
It was like
but
the entire movie was tongue-in-cheek about
Yeah.
everything. It's
Yeah.
a classic B movie.
It's
Yeah,
in
it's
every
supposed
regard.
to be an action flick. Now,
Yeah.
I've heard people say this, and I have to disagree. They say it's another Pitch Black.
it is very
Kind of.
close to Pitch Black, mainly because
No,
they're on a different
it's not.
island. They're on a different planet fighting monsters.
No.
That's the only similar
No.
characteristics of it.
No, it's nothing like it. The entire part of Pitch Black is they are survivors in a wreck that just happens to have a convict that happens to be
Right.
Riddick that happens to get off of the
Right.
planet.
Right. Yeah.
That's what that is. This one is Riddick is stranded due to his own devices and must survive.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, Pitch Black, they were survivors that happened to fall on a planet covered in monsters, and now this is Riddick that just happens to be on a planet covered in
He
monsters.
doesn't happen to be
This
on this
movie
planet. He
had
does
to
not
have
happen to
Is-
be on this planet.
After Chronicles of Riddick and that mess of a movie, this is what they needed to reset, or maybe not reset, but to find its roots again and push past Chronicles while still acknowledging that, yeah, everything
I
that happened
see you
before
have something to say.
happened.
They didn't even. I was really looking forward to them going into,
They-
him being,
No.
the undead.
I totally
race
did not want
king.
that at all because
No.
I was going,
No.
he's like the most powerful man in the universe. No, I don't want that. I
They
want
did
him
this
to be-
beautifully.
I at least
Yeah.
wanted a scene of him just walking out.
No, they did this beautifully.
Well, he did.
What
he had
what
to fall.
they did is they made it from Riddick's perspective. So Riddick won't go into graphic detail. Riddick won't say this happened. Riddick said, this is my downfall. This is why my downfall happened, and now I'm dealing with the consequences.
Right.
That's what it was.
See, the thing that baffles me most wasn't because in the movie, but it happened during the movie. I saw the late showing one night, and in the row in front of me is a family with a 4-year-old girl.
What?
And in that beginning of the movie, so I do not recommend this movie for little kids.
No.
Because the opening part of that movie
Oh,
is
there are
graphic.
boobs. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's nudity in there.
Yeah.
I'm not complaining about that, but it's like, there's a 4-year-old girl in the row in front of me,
No.
and she's like going crying and everything. And oh, yeah.
But there's a
space.
space puppy.
Space Puppy was awesome.
Space
Yeah.
puppy for the little kid. There
Right.
you go. You got
Yeah.
boobs for dad, space puppy for the daughter. You're good.
That was probably
You're gonna be
the
an awesome father.
the most awkward thing you could have just said there. Okay. Now,
Yes.
I can think of way awkwarder, but
You're gonna be an awesome
way
parent,
more
man.
awkward.
No, way awkwarder.
But
Okay.
I love that. I mean, there were some cheesy aspects.
Oh, yeah.
to that
Well,
movie.
there was
way
supposed
cheesy.
to be. I mean,
Yeah.
they even had an ex-wrestler in on the cast.
Yeah.
Dave Bautista as the guy who betrays them towards the end.
Yeah. And the floating motorcycles. Yeah.
Drive it like I stole it.
Yeah.
Ah!
Especially when he did a flip in one part, and
Yeah,
I'm like
that was
going,
awesome.
this is so damn cheesy, but I love it.
I
Now-
love how Vin Diesel is taking this character just way beyond what it was
Right.
supposed
Yeah.
to be.
Well, he
He loves this
bankrolled this movie.
character. Yeah.
It was all him that made it happen.
Though I kind of wanted to again go into more of the universe, like where are the other elementals.
You don't need to.
You don't need to, but I
No.
kind of wanted to.
Well, I know you want to, but the thing is, you're following this
Riddick,
guy.
yeah, who doesn't give a shit.
Right.
So-
See, view this as they take place in the Warhammer 40k universe with less war and less chaos.
And orcs. Less orcs.
No, I want orcs in there.
Yeah.
Orcs are awesome. They build a gun,
They're like fungus.
and it works because they think it works.
Oh yeah.
That's an orc.
Yeah.
As a point of comparison,
Yeah.
the monsters from Pitch Black to this one. Even not even comparing the two.
No,
the
not
monsters in the movie.
Pitch Black had more suspenseful. Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
what is this kind of thing going on?
Yes, but
I liked the monsters. in this one.
No, the creatures in this one I thought were underwhelming.
Really?
Yeah.
Like their big plot was the fact that they had the venom, which in the first half hour of the movie Riddick takes care of,
Yeah.
and then it's just the numbers when they're wet, and we've already seen that and dealt with that.
It was like Aliens, the second movie, with all of the aliens, without the Queen.
Yeah.
right.
The Queen made aliens.
That was that's
Right.
basically what
It-
it is.
And
kind of felt like that, yeah.
And they had that stereotypical ending. It's just he's climbing up the cliff, he's battling him back, he's starting to lose, and then gets saved at the last second. I called that from a mile away.
Yeah. That,
But-
I mean, a lot of movies these days have formula in them, but it was still a pretty
This-
good action
this-
movie.
this one-
Another Riddick
this
in
one
the
was-
bag.
Well, I'm
This
glad
one
I
was
saw it.
probably.
Honestly,
This
though,
was more. It's like Pacific Rim.
yeah.
It was
Yeah.
supposed to be formulaic. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be this way.
Yep.
Though honestly, my favorite Riddick movie or movie with Riddick in it is the animation that they made.
Oh, Dark Fury! I
Yes.
love
I
Dark
haven't seen that one
Fury.
yet.
It's basically right after they get off the island in Pitch
It-
Black, or the
Okay.
island, the planet
Planet.
in Pitch Black.
It's a merc ship ends up picking up
Yeah.
their ship, and the chick on the merc ship, she doesn't turn any of the bounties in. She makes them into living sculptures.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And she makes them like
And
do
it-
gladiator battles
It
before she turns them.
Nice.
introduces the
Tombs. It
yeah,
introduces tombs.
Introduces tombs
Because
in
he was in
Chronicles.
cryosleep
Yes.
on her ship, and then she releases out X number of mercs, and the first thing he does is he goes and does recon on what they're doing, and it's Riddick,
Yeah.
and that's why he's going after it.
I
There's
think it
a
was
there's
made
a
by Funimation.
there's a
think
minor
so, too, right?
continuity issue,
Yeah, just minor.
which was
The kid Jack.
no the Chronicles of Riddick. He says, "I told one man where I might go," and in the animation,
Yeah.
he doesn't tell. It was just it flips to UV Planet 6 back to the planet they're headed to.
Yeah.
So it wasn't him telling it. Also, there's another point of there were two continuity errors that I found in the new Riddick. One, Vaco, his hair was wrong.
Yes.
In Chronicles of Riddick, it's his sides of his head are shaved, and then he has that awkward mullet. In
Yeah.
this one, he has the sides of his head.
Yep. Granted, you could just admit it's years later and
Well,
you've grown.
No,
Still,
no,
You
no,
probably
no,
could
no.
have. You probably could have
that
tribbles
point,
from Star Trek.
that point in the movie was directly after Chronicles
Yeah.
of Riddick. The point where they time lapse is when the dog goes from puppy to dog.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
their time
Yeah.
lapse.
Yeah.
So it's
But still,
supposed-
Space Puppy, come on. Space Puppy.
Yeah, but Space Puppy doesn't mean that Vaco's hair is still wrong.
It makes up for it though. Space Puppy.
Well,
And the other continuity was Elder John's.
Yeah.
yep.
When he goes and talks about the planet, it's 2 sons, not 3. But I still liked it overall.
See, I think that they should take Riddick and make him a children's host for like a kids entertainment program. That would be amazing to watch. Riddick being like Blue's Clues or something.
Alright.
He was already the Iron Giant, so that's close enough.
Oh yeah,
All right.
Blue's Clues Riddick.
So on Blue's Clues Riddick, on that bombshell,
I'm Chris.
I'm Zach.
I'm Afro Hammer.
You guys have a good night.
Okay.
Agreed? Good? Yes? Alright.
All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm Zach. Right. I'm Zach.
I'm Afro Hammer. Sorry.
Starting again. I'm Zach.
I'm Afro Hammer.
I'm Chris.
So.
Okay, I didn't screw that one up. That wasn't me this time.
So, hi, welcome to another podcast. No, let's keep going. I'll do it. No, all right.